So, friends, welcome to this particular session. Uh, this is designed basically for the primary members of IOV Registered Valuer Foundation, with a view that there are certain primary members who have already passed the examination, and there are still a few others who want to pass but have not passed the examination. So there's not much cause of worry for who have not passed. Of course, that particular aspect is considered to get through with this examination. So that is why we thought that it would be a good gesture on the part of the people who have passed the examination recently and share their experiences with the primary members who are there to pass the examination. On and again, we believe at IOV that the people have to become a registered valuer and pass the examination to cross this barrier, and how best we can help. So in a way, we have thought that let's start this kind of a program where the persons who have already passed this examination, they can share, they can further take it up with the people who wants to get it cleared. So, and from IOV RVF side, we have all the facilities to assist our value. Hello. So let me welcome and first of all congratulate our friends here who have cleared their examination. I uh, I think I can see their name who have cleared the examination, and I wish them good luck. And uh, I believe that you people must be filing your for Form A, application Form A soon, so that you become registered, and you all of you have in the past in your respective field of experiences or expertise. So I think let us start with the experiences of general. But I just my message to all, even who have passed or who have not passed, that there's nothing to be worried about. Number one, so one has to really have an objective view of passing the examination and study accordingly. Our courses we have designed and the teaching process we have designed in accordance to this objective only. And I believe that the persons here who have agreed to spare so much of time to share their experiences while crossing this barrier will assist in your getting it cleared through their narrating their experiences. And then we I always believe that your feedback regarding such program or such things what you have learned is very much required. The participants who have not passed or are yet to preparing for the this examination, let you feel free to share with us your concerns, your areas of concerns where you feel that you can score more but you are not able to score more. So that is one part of it. So without wasting much of time, I think we can start this
Yeah,
program.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, so welcome all the members. Tejwat Singh Sagu sir,
Hello.
I am audible to you, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yes, sir.
yes.
Yeah, so please share some experience, sir.
My experience with IOV study material is very good. One thing is that. Hello?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Yeah, right. My experience with IOV RVF material those that was provided to me, it's very good. Because अगर ये मैं कहूँ तो I read all that material. I read all the material from front left top to book the last page to right bottom. That was the thing. And Q1, I think, available, joined this, participating in this chat, in this webinar, they know that what I'm saying. I made my notes. I followed thoroughly. And that was sufficient. I think if you have an idea of what they actually want, that study material gives you the complete idea of that. That's a thing.
And sir, some experience related to with IBB exam, sir.
IBBI exam, in reference with IBB exam, you cannot miss even a 0.1% out of that. That was my criteria. Yeah, I approach in that way only. If you want to leave few of the chapters, few of the articles, then you will not clear that. You have to be thoroughly, you have to understand, then only you will go for that IBBI as well.
Okay, sir.
Right?
One question: did you have your did you join our study circle, in the sense joined again some course or mock tests? Did you do that all that before?
Yes, those mock test and the uh, mock test, I never gone for that mock test.
Ajay.
Right? Whatever the thing is, the examples were there in the book, and one more book for the examples and the for the practice, right? That I followed thoroughly. As
Okay.
I'm a civil engineer with a experience of around 34 years plus.
Which place you have?
I'm a civil engineer.
No, from which place you are?
I'm Delhi, from Delhi.
Ajay, you are in
I'm
Delhi only.
Yeah, I'm Delhi only. Right.
Okay, okay,
And
okay.
lot of things were part of my earlier experience also, right?
Mm.
Like estimating the building to convert it into the valuation only, to
Mm.
understand lot of to compute and to take care of those. I had a idea of all those things regarding the buildings and all those things. So, but only thing, the taxation and then the initial, in terms of the, I had to understand basically how a banking guy will approach to a single building, right? But he starts looking into it, right?
Oh,
As it is a banking procedure basically, and relates with the finance. So the technical education we have, like engineers, architects,
that is the
mechanical engineers.
finance part has to be understood.
Yes,
Not
that
bad.
finance part has to be understood.
So you
Frankly
focus on
speaking,
that.
I had a economic subject during my study days, 30
Hmm.
years back, right,
Ah,
between 86 to 90. But at that time, we were just thinking how, what is this? But that worked now, right?
hmm, hmm.
So that from the back of my mind, I have to bring all those things in front of me and start respecting that economics guy, why he has come to the civil engineering, right? That was the thing. Just to recollect few which I remember, which I recall, but rest of the things
uh, I got it. Thank you, sir.
that
Thank
was
you.
the thing. But frankly speaking, I'm totally dependent on IOV study material. Nowhere else, right?
Thank
That was the summary of all those things to understand the things and
uh,
the examples at last, right? Those were also good, even
and
though one or two are there which in those there were some problems which I shared with Mr. Vinod of your organization. Okay, those need to be readdressed. And the other thing, one thing I want to add into it, this is a 50 hours course with MEP 50 hours, right? There has to be 15, 20 minutes and half an hour to understand the psychology of the students also, right? There
fif-
are a there are a base. उसकी वजह ये है why I'm saying that the age group, different age group is focusing on a different type of things.
mm, true,
Their requirement is different,
true.
right? I'm on the, I have done a lot of things, right? In my life as a civil engineer, I'm happy, successful, everything I have achieved, right? As I have done five-star hotels, right? For a civil engineer and who loves to do the buildings, five-star hotel is the ultimate,
Mm.
right? I did tertiary care hospitals, I did five-star hotels, right? But the thing is, as I'm satisfied from my project, from my profession, but I have taken up this valuation. But those people, those are starting at the age of with the experience of 5 to 7 years, right? At the age of 30, their approach in the valuation is a different. So that psychology, well, I need to understand and need to. I think it should be read, right?
For that matter, I think actually during the 50 hours it becomes difficult
Yeah.
to add. But later on, when you'll enter this and you'll get the registration, and we conduct one day COP, Certificate of Practice Pro.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is mandatory to be taken, and
Right.
after that only the COP is issued. So we sort of take care of that, but your suggestion is very vital because even we become aware of certain things when we come across people like you who give their frank feedbacks, and we always want our every participant to just openly give the feedback, whatever critical way or whatever not. Because look, my position is not like this that I would go and see the I can see the each and every member's position,
Okay.
but only the feedback and what it comes in front of us
Right.
and present it to me or my committees who look for. So on the basis of that, when we always year on year basis, we try to change our course content.
Right.
We try to change our even our training programs for COP and CEPs. They We recently changed our COP certificate program.
Okay.
We actually previously it was there was not much stress on the professional practice. What you are trying to say that also, and we have recently introduced the more focus on professional practice, that how to take assignments, how to what to do. So we take help of several of our experienced faculties, experienced valuers around. And with say for example, with your experience, once you enter the valuation, I don't know whether you are a member of institution of valuers or not. I can suggest that if you are not, you should become the member of institution of valuers as well, because
I'm the member of institution. I
then
started from there.
then,
My step started from there.
then there is nothing much I can tell you. It may be for others, but you see ki, this profession has evolved because of people like you only, who have indulged, and who you see, who have given the comments, or debate is always on.
Right.
You see, never you I think now you can understand. And I would say, if you are in Delhi, because our head office is Delhi, and
Yes, yes.
I am in Delhi, so we are looking for some programs in Delhi where we would like people like you or others to join us. In fact,
Sir,
those
sir,
programs.
sir. I'm ready to join you people. I'm ready. But as of now, I have started a project, right? A residential project. In 6 months' time, it will be streamlined. Then I'll have a more time to participate and
We are in
to
Delhi only. You are
yes, yes, in Gurgaon, right,
okay. Okay.
right. That's
Your
the
own.
thing.
Your own.
No, 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 not my unit.
Acha,
Right,
somebody's.
as a associate, right,
Okay. Okay.
right. I know that now I can join those people as an associate only, not as an employee,
No.
right.
So
So
if
that's the
you are
thing. So
serious about valuation, because valuation is you would have understood. However, your expertise in technically has helped, definitely, but it's a different ball game together. Soon you will come across certain situations. Anyway, thank you, sir, very much, because there are others also.
yes, yes,
Time is limited,
yes,
so we would definitely arrange some program in Delhi,
right.
and we would invite you there, and see to it that.
I will always come, sir.
So,
I'm ready to, I'm
and
ready
for
to
the
help.
information of all, we organize one annual program. You must be knowing very well. Annually, we organize the Indian Valuer Congress
Right, yes,
or Global Valuation Summit throughout India. So this year we are organizing one program in Kochi,
okay,
Kerala.
yes, yes, yes.
So it's a almost like 3 days program. So I'll invite you all to
Sir,
come there and
um,
see, and that is a connect. That's a very good place to connect. It
sir,
that
yes,
is a scene. So anyway, so let us move to somebody.
to,
Thank you, sir
right.
Sagu sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Thank you,
Ajit, sir.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hi.
Ajit.
Hi,
Yeah,
everyone.
hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Yeah,
Please
so
share some. Yeah, please, sir.
yeah, so I have passed this exam in the month of May actually. So I enrolled for this program in March. So it took me 2 months to prepare, and then I cleared in the second attempt. First attempt I got 59.5. So again immediately I gave, and then I got around 65. So overall experience was good. So whatever IOV provided, the coaching, that mandatory coaching and training, and then the books also helped mostly. And apart from that, also I read external books of the CFA, and then case studies of CFA Institute also helped a lot. So overall, good experience. So we were able to know. Earlier, I was not well versed with all the these laws and all business laws, but now after this program, I'm able to connect with those laws, and it's more practical also. So whatever is there in the IOV syllabus helped a lot. And Vinod also helped me to get in touch with some of the people who already gave the exam, who could not clear or who cleared also. So experiences from them also, I took them as a feedback, and then prepared, and then got it cleared. So what I would like
Okay.
to advise who are taking exam is like you go into the detail and then cover all the subjects. So don't leave any of the subjects so that because questions can come from anywhere. So I advise to read all the syllabus and then prepare each of the subject in depth actually. So here, if you practice only multiple choice questions, it won't help. You need to have the good grasp of the basics of the all the concepts, because they can ask very minute questions also. So that way, if you are good at basics, then you will definitely clear the exam. MCQs also help, but only through that you can't clear the exam. Yeah, any questions, then I can answer.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Ayushi, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please share some experience.
Okay, so first of all, good afternoon, everyone, and wish you all a happy Teachers' Day. And I'm honored to be with you to address you on this medium for one of the finest RVOs in India. Just one story from my life I'll be sharing with you guys. Joining the dots, I call it. Okay. So here I start. I started my journey of valuation this January with ESMA. It's an RVO, okay? So for those who doesn't know, it's an RVO. So after 3 months, due to various reasons, I wanted to switch because I was fed up. I couldn't see any value in it. So I decided to change my RVO. And then I came across Mr. Vinod, who guided me the light to transfer how you can transfer your RVU. Then I took NOC and I got transferred to IOV. Honestly, it was pretty scary at that time because I gave my exam 4 times till that time. I had no idea if I even wanted to continue this process of becoming a valuer. But Mr. Vinod motivated me and provided me with all the latest study matter and extra MCQs, which was badly needed. And trust me, looking back, it was the best decision of my life I ever made. With new energy, I gathered all my strength and began to study again. This was my fifth attempt on 25th July. I failed again and I got 58 marks. Just 2 marks I couldn't pass. I was curious to know all the correct answers because almost every book had a wrong answers in them. Then I switched to giving mock tests provided by IOV. They were quite helpful. I was able to understand the timings I have to give to each question, but again, few questions were wrong, which I used to pick the correct answers and again send it back to Mr. Vinod, telling him to please correct the mock tests at the same time. After evaluating all this, I went on to the conclusion to follow my intuitions, and I talked to people who had recently passed the exam for their experience. There I came across Miss Palak, Tejwan Singh ji, and many others, Miss Archana. So then, who recently passed the exam, then Mr. Vinod uh, took finally the extra efforts and provided me few numbers. I talked to them. Then after Rakhi, after reading each word of the study material given by IOV, I don't know how many times, studying books of nearly every author of IBBI evaluation, attempting MCQs provided in mock tests around 2000 times. On 23rd August 2024, I passed my exam with 70.25 marks, which was impossible without you, IOB. Thank you. And I would like to also thanks Miss Rima, who's doing a hard work, guiding me through the paperwork as well, which I have to now submit to IBBI. In all, passing IBBI is a great roller coaster ride. You need to trust the process and choose the best RVO, which is none another than IOV. And best of luck to all of you who will give the exam now, and may you achieve success in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayushi. You are from which place?
So I'm from Rajasthan, Udaipur and Jaipur, basically.
Okay, okay. We have our IOV branches there. From which stream you are?
So I'm an architect.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
And then I was practicing valuation, and then I gave the exam, finally became IBVI valuer.
So you are already a member of IOV
Yes,
institution.
lifetime member.
Okay. Good, good, good. You are based in Udaipur.
Yes, sir. I
So
have offices in Jaipur and Udaipur, both, because I was practicing architecture in both the cities.
good. That's good. I myself is an architect only.
Wow, sir. Good to know.
So, Anyway, so Udaipur, we have a very good branch also. You must be knowing of
Yes, sir.
IOV. Mr.
Yes, sir.
Sanjay Dungarwal is the chairman of that branch. So
Yes, sir.
to inform you, and for any sort of help, you can always write down to these people and be in touch. So if for any program I'm looking for some program in Rajasthan. We are
Okay.
contemplating that Udaipur or Jaipur. We long back we had one in 2019, I think.
Okay.
2000, no, 2020, just before the lockdown, we had one very good
Okay.
program in February to 2020. So now I'm stressing upon them to have some program. Nice. Well, thanks for sparing so much of time. Architects are busy.
No problem, sir. No problem. It was great talking to you, and it was really important for me to address because actually it was a great help because I've suffered from other RBOs, so I understand the importance.
Okay. Thank
And
you
so
very
I
much.
would really like you to please correct the MCQs if that can happen in
That
the.
is what actually, Ayushi, I would request all you people who have passed, or even somebody has not passed, to please support us in this venture, because we mean that our people get passed. That is our aim. That is the only aim, that they should pass. So
Yes, sir.
that would be a great help to all, you know. And this is the purpose of institution. This is the purpose of why we are together and doing this. So in any case, if you find some faults, please, and share whatever you can remember from what you have got those MCQs during. I think you had said that you attempted 4 times, so you could whatsoever MCQs you please contribute. It
Yes, sir.
will be a great help
100%.
to all, so that they can easily take up those questions.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ayushi.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ayushi ma'am. Archana ma'am.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon.
Hi ma'am. Yeah, please share some experience, ma'am.
Just a moment. Good afternoon to everybody and happy Teachers Day today. I 100% agree to Ayushi, and I was in touch with her when we were, and when I was preparing for my exam. Mine was also the 5th attempt. So first when I gave, I got 45 marks. Gradually, actually, Vinod is actually a blessing in disguise for all of us. And he's actually a motivator to help us. Nahi ma'am, is baar ho jayega. Keep trying. He kept providing us a lot of material. Even other than the IOV, we recommended some books from outside. N.K. Rajkumar, unke MCQs, his uh, case studies have been working really on them. And this gentleman who talked before, Ayushi, he is correct. You have to really thoroughly study the material provided by uh, IOV, because that is very, very important. See, until unless you don't thoroughly, because you, even after doing the MCQs, you don't know actually from where what question will crop up. So I'm so very thankful to be a member of IOV, got all the material, and thankful to Vinod for all the support, and wish. And one thing which I would really recommend to the people who are still preparing for the exam, to be little careful about the negative marking. Be very sure when you're ticking on the answer, so that you're sure that you are not going to get a negative mark. Last attempt which I made, mine was also the 5th attempt, and I was very careful about my negative marking. I just wanted to tick on those answers which I was sure are correct. So thank you once again. This is my conclusion.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Sumit sir.
Yes, sir. And
Yeah. Yeah. Please share some experience, sir.
yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Teachers Day. This side is Sumit. I'm a mechanical engineer, and I had just gone through 50-hour mandatory training in May and June, that intervening month. And I have got my examination, IBBI examination, cleared in my second attempt. That was way back in last month, I think on 15th. So I want to share my experience with the ones who are, you can say, taking the training in the PNM department. I would like to tell them that the syllabus which is provided by the IOV is pretty much clear, and it is up to the context. You can just go through it thoroughly and you can get the examinations cleared. I myself have got the examinations clear by that only, by reading that content only. The video lectures, the notes, PPTs, especially the PPTs which the faculty members have prepared, those are very important. You have to go through them. There are some key points, or you can say key topics, which they have already marked with their experience that these topics can come in the examinations. So you have to go through those topics thoroughly. For that, you can take an external reference of a book, or you can say from the internet also. But those contents are pretty much within themselves are, you can say, good enough to get you cleared in the examination. So my first attempt went when I got 56.5 marks in my first attempt. And I was also not clear about what kind of the questions, or you can say what kind of books I would be tackling in the examination. But after giving my first attempt, I was pretty much clear about what topics I have to target or what thing I have to read. Because as an engineer, we have our, you can say, financials somewhat a weak, accounting, financials, law. These three topics are those topics which we need to go through thoroughly from the basic concepts. Else is a part of revision only. So that on those key points only, I got my examination cleared, and I scored 72.5 in the IBBI examination, my second attempt.
Yeah.
So, really, congratulations, Sumit. I
Yes,
heard your story, and second attempt getting such a big jump. It's really great. And but I think what I said was true, that you objectively saw where the weakness is and you
yes,
worked upon it. Simple.
yes.
And that
Simple,
is
sir. That's it.
how, and that is the problem with the engineers and architects. I know fully well, and I always say that you have to work on that.
So
Estimation and
yes,
everything else is, you know, the building, you know, the,
exactly.
or
We
you know
have
the,
to give the attempt. Sir, if a
yeah.
tsunami is coming towards me, how can I know what would be the impact if I will not see with my eyes? So I have to be there for a moment, at least to be there. Yes, these are the topics, these are my weaknesses, these are my strengths. So I have to work upon them. So
Yeah.
that works for me. And I can pretty much bet, sir, the syllabus which is provided by the IOV, and especially the content PPTs, that 50 hour mandatory training, you have to be focused in that. You have to understand what the faculty is teaching you, especially in the financials and law. The faculties are too good. They just give you the brief idea of everything. If you will stay focused during those sessions and you will go through those PPTs, you will get a juncture of what would be the scenario in the examination. And after, you can say, one or two attempts, you will get an idea, fair idea of what kind of preparation you have to do.
So,
So that was the only thing I did. Yes, sir.
regarding this, I would say in that manner, in this process itself, with us is Amruta Lomate is there. She is our very one of the best faculties, and
Yes, sir.
we don't spare her even. She can say, and we you know keep on assessing the quality of the faculties. I'm sorry to
Yes,
say, Amrita, but on the feedback of you people only. That is why we insist upon every participant or in any program whatsoever. We keep on stressing that you please provide us the you know feedback, so that we know where is the and so nobody can be perfect.
Yes, sir. Agree.
Everybody will.
Everyone is human. Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's
nobody can be perfect, if I say, and no organization can be perfect without the
yes, yes,
participation.
yes.
Participation means this only. If we
Yes,
give
sir.
the feedback for the coming generation, we owe this system, na? So that is how you develop ultimately.
Exactly, sir.
So, Amruta, I would like to hear you also in between. So she's with us, and we should not leave that,
Yes,
you
sir.
know,
Yes, sir. Sure, sure, sure.
opportunity to.
Yes, sir, definitely. Yeah. So here, me and our faculty, Devendra ji is also here.
Yeah, ma'am.
So
Hi, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Devendra,
It's
the
very
two of
pleasure.
our best faculties,
Yes.
and I'm putting more and more burden on these two. They know because
No, it's really
they
our pleasure to share our experience and share the knowledge with the IOV RVF members. And we have observed, sir, that like here I can see Palakji, Sumit Bharadwaj. So yes, Palakji can definitely remember the sessions. So those faculty, like those students, though, they really pay attention and they're attentive in the online classes, because I always tell them that we understand that attending online classes is like sitting at your home and just attending is big task. But those really attend the classes, even we get more to share more data, and we are happy to help them. And I always tell them that you pass the examination, it's even a pride moment for us, and you become the valuer. So it's like our own fraternity growing, and we'll be happy in that way. And I always ask them to uh, attend the mock test basically. So that is my question, that I just want to ask them that how many of them have all actually solved the mock test and how useful it is, so that we can develop that more and more, the mock test. So if anyone of you can share about that, whether
Yes. My experience I can share. So
yeah,
I had gone through the mock test.
like
That were, you can say, approximately most of the answers were correct, which I
yes,
cross-checked also. Some one or two questions that my previous fellow was also telling that those were needing some corrections. So there
yes,
is one suggestion, like if I open the mock test in my app, na, so ma'am, it uh, once again regulates to only one mock test. You can say the mock
okay,
test is not changing. So I think that is
okay,
a part of IT work.
yeah,
That
that
yes.
that
and yes, sir. I think you must also be observing that thing. I good.
hmm.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
But this kind of reply actually we want from students, that now you said that
Yes,
two question
yes,
in the mock test are wrong. So we need to revise it. So we want this real data and real that yes, we
really.
have solved and these questions are wrong. So I always
Okay.
tell the students that you write the question, that this question I found the wrong answer, so that we can edit it. Because the people, like you said, the IT people who are managing the mock test, they do not have the
That
this thing.
technical.
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
technical. So
So
even like
one
go ahead,
thing,
sir.
one thing I would like to share, Amruta, my
Yes.
experience of your this thing, and we tried number of times.
Yeah.
Is like physical study circles.
Yes.
Uh,
Hmm.
Ah,
and from where I got this idea is once I visited, I think Amrita, it was last year or 1.5 years back.
yes.
I went to Pune, so I
Yes.
straight away from the airport I went to their office.
Correct.
They were there, both of
Yes.
them,
Yes.
and along with other, they were teaching some 5, 6 aspirants, and of one of them was 70 plus, na.
Correct. 76-year age.
76 years away. And
Correct.
they were teaching him, like, you see, and even I got surprised.
Yes.
And he was saying that, sorry, I cannot pass. But they were so positive. No, you have to
Yes.
clear.
Yes. And
You
actually,
have
he
to do it.
got
And he cleared that.
59.75 marks.
He
Correct.
ultimate scored. And seeing this, we thought of, and we created one physical, study circle, and we invited at Delhi, Pune, and all such places where we could. But I was surprised. Nobody appeared.
Hmm.
Ultimately, we simply stopped doing this. But that is, you see, Sumit, there's a connect. I always say, fine, we are sitting, we have this,
Oh,
facility of online and all that, fine. But the
yeah.
physical connect is always better. It's
Yes,
all.
sir. Yes.
Hanji,
Correct.
Ronak ji, you wanted to say something, Mr. Ronak Jan?
Hello, sir.
Vinay sir, I would like to add, Vinay sir, I
Yes.
attended the physical classes in Delhi and they were of great help. They were
Okay.
actually of great help. I attended during the winter, January, May. There were about four
Ah,
classes we attended.
so
Mohit sir
thank
was
you.
there. Yeah, and when I cleared my exam, I actually sent them a message that I've been सर जब फिजिकल क्लासेस होती है ना, यू एक्चुअली वो लॉट ऑफ जो माइंड में कुछ थी क्वेरीज वो सारी क्लियर हो गई थी, एंड वो जो इंटरेक्शन होती है ना फिजिकल में, वो
That's a
ऑनेस्टली
different.
yes doesn't have,
That's
that has really helped me. I'm sorry I did not talk about that when I was speaking. I just wanted to say that thank you so much for this physical classes, sir. Thank
So
you.
that we tried, and ultimately, second batch or so, nobody appeared, so we have to stop.
Yeah.
We had
But
to
I,
stop.
I I attended all the classes. We had 4 of them. We were just 4 or 5 of us.
I remember now. There were 4 people.
I used to come from Faridabad. I am based out of Faridabad, also practicing architect here.
Our people had got bit disappointed after seeing 4 people. So they asked me, sir, what to do? Man, nothing doing. If 4 have come, stop, don't worry about anything. You because I remembered Amruta and Patekar there in Pune
Yes.
with Lele
Yes.
Saab there at their end.
Okay.
So
मोहित
there
सर
were 5
came
people.
twice. मोहित सर 2 बार आए थे क्लासेस लेने हमारे.
Mohit is very responsible person.
मोहित सर 2 बार आए थे क्लासेस
Yes,
लेने.
yes, he is a responsible faculty, very responsible. So we have
Great teacher. Great
that
teacher.
way. I am very fortunate to have such a classy faculty. I would say.
Actually,
But
when Amrita ma'am,
definitely,
I took the online classes. देवेंद्र पाटके सर को मैं बाद में कनेक्ट करा था. सर ने मुझे बहुत हेल्प किया है, बहुत ज्यादा हेल्प किया है. उनको भी मैंने, सर को भी मैंने बाद में मैसेज डाला था. It was a great experience, sir. Thank you, sir. Please continue. Thank you. Bye.
but this is all because of their empathetic attitude, towards.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I would also like to thank Amrita Lamote ma'am. During her online classes, she taught the basic concept for solving case studies, that you only draw the buildings, or like it is 2-story floor, then you draw the 2 blocks. So that was quite helpful to me to solve the case studies. It actually saved a lot of time during my practice and during my main exams also. So I think that was the main trick that was very, very helpful to save the time. So I would like to specially thank to Amrita ma'am for that.
Thank you so much.
Amruta is gathering so many of wishes.
Yes, only one trick that from 50 hours training, that was very, very helpful.
You see, today is the Teachers' Day, so it's the right day
Yes.
for people like Amrita. She is not alone. There's
Yes,
we have
all the
almost
faculties.
we have almost like 150 faculties, and they are the best one, I would say. We cannot rate them like this, but they are definitely there. They have stood since we started this. In 2018 May, we started the first from our first batch. In 2018, we were the first one in India to start this.
Yes.
And
Yes.
since then, Patekarji and Amruta, they are both with us.
Yes, sir. So thank you for giving us opportunity to share this thing.
Yeah. So thank you, Shiva Kumar sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Shiva. Yeah, sir. Please share some experience, sir.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon to everyone. This is Sivakumar from Pondicherry. Am I audible? Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Basically, I am from Pondicherry, and I have attended my 50-hour training course by January of this year, 2024, and then I started my preparation from April, and then for 2 months I practiced consistently. I prepared the theory. I haven't touched any 1 more questions. I just prepared full theory, and I completed my basics in civil engineering. So it was very easy for me to go through all the problems, and it was also very easy for me to understand all the problems. Income approach, market approach, cost approach. These 3 topics are very important, and the problems related to leasehold properties and market approach, identifying the fair market value, and then in cost approach, cost acquisition index, all the problems are very easier for me to understand. So skipping the problematic content, only the theory part is very difficult for me to cope up. Since I was from engineering field, many economic topics are very difficult for me to understand. So I started learning the basics of economics, and then these microeconomics topics, bookkeeping and accountancy, general laws related to real estate, and also other thing is I need to keep many things in my mind. I should remember many laws and then case laws. And in economics, there are different topics that needs to be remembered. So remembering is very difficult for me. So I keep on learning, like I keep on refreshing all the things so that I could remember something. Then I practiced. The main thing is I practiced consistently without leaving even a single day. Even on Sunday, I used to practice for 2 hours. So I practiced. Then after completing everything, after completing all the theory part, also I referred IOV RVF books for theory content, and then IOV RVF faculty PPTs are very helpful for me. And then I also referred IBBI Cracker, one YouTube channel is there. And then in that YouTube channel, one sir will be teaching all these contents, and his PPT is also very good. I also referred his PPT, and then I also Googled some things I couldn't able to understand. All the things I Googled everything, and then I prepared. After completing everything, then I also took the help from Kanaga Sabhavati book. The 1 marks given in that book are very easier, simpler, and also more conceptual. So I referred that book, and the case studies which are present in Kanaga Sabhavati book is also very good. I also solved all the case study problems from that book, and then I attended many mock tests from IOV RVF. And then what I came to know is, since I studied all the theory concepts, I could able to find out some mistakes from IOV RVF mock tests, as well as some of the 1 marks were mistake in Kanaga Sabhavati book also. So I rectified myself everything, and then I gave my first attempt by May. Unfortunately, I couldn't able to clear. My first attempt score was 59.75. Then I understand what is the mistake I made. Actually, I have attempted a total of 74 questions. Among 74, only 55 are correct. Then while attending the exam, I was very sure that I could crack the exam, but without my knowledge, I did 19 mistakes. So after completing the exam, since there won't be like whatever the questions I made mistake, I couldn't able to see. So after reaching to my home, I just recalled what are all the questions that I have asked and what answers I have marked. So I recalled everything, and I came to a conclusion that only in law part I was very weak, because I couldn't able to remember all the numbers, sections, all those things I couldn't remember. And also I'm sure that I would have made mistake on those part. But and also all the income approach, cost approach questions I could able to crack it in the first attempt itself. Then I started preparing for the second attempt, which after 21 days I should attempt. So I prepared my mind. I took some rest for 2 days, and then I prepared for, and then I started preparing myself. After 22 days, something, I have given my second attempt by 18th June. Then in that exam, I could able to score 65.25 marks. In that, the main thing what I did is I attempted only 61 questions. In the first attempt, I attempted 74 questions, and in the second attempt, I attempted only 61 questions. The thing is, I skipped all the law questions. I haven't attended any law questions because compared to my first attempt, in the second attempt, all the law questions were somewhat difficult. Like I couldn't able to guess even. So I just skipped all the questions. So what I learned is, since the negative mark is there, I should not attempt all the questions. Like if I have a 50-50 opportunity to select some options, I just skip in my second attempt. But in my earlier attempt, I have attempted all those doubtful questions. So I rectified that mistake. And also again in my second attempt also, I have attempted all the 3 case studies. Actually, if you refer to some of the books, the case studies are very bigger, very lengthier case study, and also all the leasehold case studies are a bit difficult. So my suggestion is, don't stick to all those leasehold property questions. In leasehold property only, like there won't be much difficulty in attending those leasehold property questions. if you have the basic knowledge of how to identify the interest rate, then how to identify the income from those leasehold properties, then it will be easier for you. You need to know how to work all those dual rate, single rate, all those formulas are there. You should know how to solve all those questions. Only simpler questions will be asked by the NISM certification exam. So no need to panic or prepare very lengthier questions. So only I suggest the thing. And then I kept practicing only simpler questions. I suggested, I will suggest you Kanaka Sabhabadi book. It is very easier and very comfortable for me to read. Also Rajkumar book can also be preferred. uh, and the other thing is, the questions which were asked for me is uh, cost inflation index, CII. The problems related to cost inflation index is very important. From cost approach, all the 2 attempts, I got one cost inflation index problem. So the thing is very important. And then I haven't faced any market approach sum, like identifying the fair market value. I haven't came through. Leasehold property problems has came for me. So don't stick more on income approach, cost approach, and market approach alone. It's also a part of the exam, so no need to worry more about these 3 parts. You should concentrate on each and every topic of the syllabus, then only you could able to clear. Also, like I skipped most of the questions from general law and laws related to real estate, since I'm sure that rest of the parts I could be able to crack. So but I haven't skipped the studying all those topics. I studied, but if I'm sure about the answer, I attempted. So if you are sure about something, then attempt the question, or else just skip the question. Because in my first attempt, I have scored around 59.75. Only 0.25 marks is left for me to clear the exam in my first attempt, but unfortunately, it has gone. So don't do the same mistake which I did. And then if you came through some of the questions which were wrong, like your intuition will say that this question is not correct, this answer is not related to this question. If you come to know all those questions, just Google it. You will be able to find the answer. Or else you can just refer Chat GPT also. It will also give most of the times it will answer the correct answers. You can also refer that. All these things work for me. I hope for everyone it will work. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shiva sir.
Thank you.
Mukunda sir.
Yes, sir. Can I speak?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please share.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir, everyone. Happy Teachers' Day. I think Amrita ma'am is here. She taught us principles of loss and insurance. So special thanks to her. And Devesh sir, he taught us real estate transactions, real estate. So nothing. I just enrolled for this IVB exam in last year in March, and I have gone for 50 hours MEP 50 hours MEP in May, I guess. After that, I have prepared for 6 to 8 months, and I cleared it in first attempt in July last month. Last July. Yeah. So nothing, sir, from my side. So I think your basics should be clear. Try to have basics. Try to clear your basics as much as possible and concepts, so that it will be easy. You'll get confidence of attempting the question instead of analyzing it so much and wasting our time in exam. And one more thing, try to attempt more and more questions. Practice MCQs of Rajkumar sir and IOV RVF and Karakam Sabhavati and one more Nagarajaya, K.S. Nagarajaya and Jayaraman sir. So for these 4 people, they have each MCQs of around of each topic around 300 questions they'll be having. So I think Vinod has shared almost Karakam Sabhavati and Jayaraman's. And in that, by contacting Rajkumar sir, one can get MCQ book of Rajkumar sir. If you practice these 3 MCQs, your concepts will be cleared, and try to analyze where you are where you are going wrong in particular topic, where you are going wrong, so that you can at least focus on the topic to prepare well. That's the maximum. That's what I did to pass the exam. So that's it, sir, from my side.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Palak ma'am.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Myself, architect Palak Agrawal. I am from Indore, MP. I have joined this course this February, and like 2 months are enough for the study if you focus on the study properly. First thing, faculties are very good. They are very helping. Their PPTs are very helping. Like if you study from PPTs and IOV RVF material, that is enough for you to clear the exam. And if you have some doubts, like when you're studying after the sessions and everything, you can see the recorded sessions as well. And if you'll message any of the faculty, they are so good that they will reply to your question and they will try to explain it as well. And I might be missing some name of the faculty, but some faculty I just wanted to say thanks to, like Amrita ma'am, Revati ma'am, Devesh sir, Vineet sir. They all are like, they're all like blessings, and happy Teachers Day, ma'am. So if I asked anytime any question, they help us to that question. Okay, and the 50-hour course is more than enough if for the basic concept. To clear the exam, we need to clear our basic concepts only, because the question may be so silly. You might have read it many times, but you'll get कि ये तो इतना silly, this is so silly questions, and you'll forget the answer. And you might end up giving the wrong answer. So if you are 100% sure, then only give the answer, because negative marking is like a big thing for this exam. And I'll suggest, if you are going to exam, first of all, write all the formulas. One of the faculty have told me that. So write all the formulas. There are hardly 7-8 formulas and depreciation formulas as well. So if you'll write that, because formula also come in MCQ, so you'll be able to, you'll not get confused after you read the question. So one thing that. And second, please do your case study well, because if you'll do your case study well, you can sure get 26 marks. Because in case study, if your answer matches, so you are on the right track. So 26 marks are not gone anywhere, and this is a plus point for it for MCQs question. So please do your case study by heart. And if we go for the material, I have said you, class notes are very important. Whatever the teacher is telling you is very important, because if you'll note it down and read it later, now you'll try to understand what all they are going to say. Like when you revise again and again, then you'll get it. So class notes, PPTs, mock test are also very nice. Okay, so mock test may I agree when everyone said ki mock test may the answers are wrong and something, but there are good things as well. If you do the mock test, you can choose the mock test subject wise. Like if you are doing for the income approach, so subject wise mock tests are also given. So one topic will be covered if you will see the mock test. And one person has also said, if you think that mock test answer or any answer in any book is wrong, please Google it, because you'll get the right answer. AI is also perfect for it. So if you'll Google or something, you'll get the right answer. And after 1 or 2, so it's okay if we are attending it for the second or third time for the exam, because there is no like rule ki you have to clear it for the first time. So it's okay if it takes second or third attempt for you to clear the exam. So it doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter if you get like up to 80 marks or something. Only 60 marks if you'll get, that is good enough. Don't be like कि मुझे you wanted to attend all the questions. Like if you are sure 100%, then only attend your questions. Otherwise, don't attend all the questions. Just take a mark how much questions you have attended, and are you sure 100% that this question is right, then only attend. Otherwise, negative marking is like a problem for it. And that's it. The concept should be clear. If that will be clear in case studies, then you'll be easily able to attend, clear the exam. Thank you. That's it from my side.
Yeah, thank you, Palak ma'am.
Thank you.
Namrata ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Good evening, everyone. I am Namrata. I am from Uttarakhand and I am a civil engineer. Firstly, I would like to thank all the teachers of IOV whose notes and basically 50 hours training was very helpful. I actually cleared my exam in third attempt. So when I gave the exam in first attempt, I had prepared all from the PPTs and mock tests from the IOV website only. Then I think due to negative marking only, I couldn't score marks, 60 marks. So I was very doubtful and underconfident. Then from IOV, Vinod sir, he was constantly in touch with me that you have enrolled again for the exam or not. In fact, in between, due to job schedule and all, I just lost touch from my studies only. And I was like, "Ki, I'll give it afterwards. I'll give it afterwards." Then I prepared again from the scratch. Mainly after giving my first attempt, I came to know that case studies are the basic and most important scoring ones. So I prepared all from the case studies provided by IOV only and from NK Rajkumar's books. And in fact, when I was not in constant touch, then in office also, from the mock test only, I used to give daily a mock test, either subject wise or full length mock test, so that I'll be in constant touch with the topics and chapter. So that was very helpful. And during my last revision time also, it was all, I haven't studied from books, that it was very vast syllabus. So all the PPTs provided during the 50 hours MEP. So they were quite very helpful for me, and that some tricks which were told us during the 50 hours training. So that was also very helpful, mainly to solve all the case studies, as the syllabus is very vast. So I would especially like to thank to IOV mock test and all the study material provided by them. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Ronak sir. Ronak sir, I am audible to you. I think he's left. So all the members, if anyone have query, please raise your hand.
Mohit, there are certain queries in your chat box. And,
Yes, yes, yes.
So you can go ahead, and if possible, we can answer.
Yes,
Our panel can also answer.
yeah.
Today the
First,
panel
Nagarajan. Yes, Nagarajan sir, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Yes, sir. Yeah, please, Nagarajan sir.
So what Sohail can ask the question on their behalf. Fine, it is better, I think.
If someone is asking 21, I couldn't give the exam that time, whether same books can be still used. So, sir, for this thing, we keep on updating our books on an yearly basis and ensuring all the amendments come into the acts and everything. And it is being vetted by our expert faculties. So you can send a request to our official staff for the updated books, and we'll revert back to you accordingly as per the requirement. And at the same time, you can attend our 50 hours training session as a study circle on a repeat basis. And for this thing, you can connect with our Vinod, Mr. Vinod, or the other officials on a mail or something. The next is
Can we please keep the subject on?
One question from Jaya Tirth Deshpande, sir. I am having books from 2021. I could not give exam that time. Whether same books can be still used? Palak ma'am, please answer.
Mohit, it has been taken up by Sohail already. She has answered.
Okay.
Was she not audible?
Am I audible, Mohit?
So
not properly, Sohail.
Okay.
Not audible. So they have given the answer. Like every year, the book is revised. So they can ask to the coordinator or someone. So they will provide the new book or whatever it's the update material.
Yes.
And can we? Someone is I want to ask the panelists if they can answer this question. Someone is asking the any name of extra reference book which they can buy or they can read out for the exam exam clearing. So any other extra reference books they should consider, or have you guys considered?
I think let the panel send us a list of their own, and then we'll share with all the participants here the list of such, because then every panelist must be referring some of the other book, so it will go on. So we'll share with others. Fine.
Okay. Then I think they all were just would like to know that what books you guys are reading through, or any other extra reference books you guys have taken up. So for that thing, you can send us the list or the suggestions if apart from the IOV RVF material you guys have taken anything, and we'll share the same with the attendees and the other members for their betterment.
So there's one question like, can I use the same book of land and building value from? So the answer is same. I think need not repeat it.
Amruta ma'am, any concluding remarks from your side for the attendees and for these upcoming RVs? They are going to enter into the valuation thing soon.
Amruta, can we have you in? Yes.
Vinay, you may share.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this was a real good session. Our panelists are really, I would say, they have given their time and they shared their views very frankly and openly. And there's a, I learned as far as I am concerned, I learned a lot. And I think our panelists as well must have learned a lot, because listening to others, and the same way is the participants who are about to take the exams or who are already undertaken any exam, or so they would be benefited by this session of which we planned. And thanks to the faculties, and thanks to the panelists here. We know that.
Mohit, can we have Vinod over the screen?
I would.
Let's all have to see his face and show him.
Yeah.
Mohit, please show the Vinod over the screen, please.
If he's there, please introduce him.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Many thanks for the knowledge, members. It was wonderful session actually. And it's always good to interact with you every time actually. So once again, thank you so much.
So Vinod, there's I would say there's a very good feedback of yours, but I'm a little bit worried about myself. So you're not going to ask me any raise now after listening such good remarks.
Yes, yes.
No, Vinod, I know very well. Is a very a humble person and really passionate about his work, and with an
Definitely.
empathetic view, he undertakes all these things.
Definitely.
So lot of responsibility lies on Vinod. From my side, it's thanks to you and
Yes.
congratulations. We have got a very good feedback about your this thing, and everybody has said that you have helped them a lot. Please keep it up, and please keep this nature of yours intact, and don't
Definitely for sure.
uh, but don't ask
Yes.
me for any raise, huh?
And please
No, no,
try
definitely.
please try
Just
these
joking.
55 attendees so that we can get them in the next session as our panelist.
Yeah.
Try कि ये जो 55 attendees आए हैं इस बार ना, they clear their exam soon and they become the panelist for the next upcoming session.
So we'll keep on doing this sort of. So for that matter, I think people are going to now. They would, and I would request all you panelists, if you can in any way help others. So you can ask Vinod or Mohit, or for that matter, regarding your wishes to join our such programs or such things in place. So Amruta, again, thank you, and again, I thank all of you who are present here, and we expect more to come in this panel, like what Suhail has said. So thank you again, all. Thank you, all panelists. Thank you very much.